Here we have a new 2023 Hyundai Venue. This one comes in the SEL trim level in shimmering silver on gray cloth interior. The powertrain on this one consists of a 1.6 liter naturally aspirated 4-cylinder engine, made it to an intelligent variable transmission. And this one just came off the truck, so it's a little filthy, excuse me. But there's the front end there, halogen headlamps there, projector. Then coming around the wheels, 17-inch aluminum. Now we do have our power door lock controls here, power mirror controls, just hit one side and then adjust there. And then we have one touch automatic up and down for the driver's side, then normal power windows for the other 3 doors, and then rear window lock is here. Bottle holders back in there, and then a small pocket on the door. Then we have a 6-way manual passenger seat, or driver's seat, excuse me. And I have that seat up front adjusted for someone of my size being 6'3" with longer legs. But before we check out the rear legroom, let's go ahead and take a look at this window sticker here. So you do get quite a few safety features, which I like. And then this one stickers for $23,125 and pretty good fuel economy numbers. Let's make our way back here. So hopping back here, see if we can close the door. Okay, so I can technically fit back here. As you can see, not a ton of room. I can fit my feet underneath the seat, no problem though. But I could probably adjust it a little bit better, but that's pretty much what you get there. There's a view of the front. And then we have a netted pocket on the front passenger seat. But let's go ahead and make our way to the back. Grab handle, probably fit 2 hangers on the hook there. I did forget to pop the gas caps. Hold on one second. So we can just take a look in there. That's where that is. And I'll pop the hood as well. So there's that. Then coming around the back end here. It's very quiet, I will say that, from the exhaust. There's your cargo space, so decent size for this kind of vehicle. And if we lift this up, we have our spare down there. Now for the back passenger seat, you can just lift up here, or behind the passenger seat, excuse me, and then when that seat's up far enough, these will fold flat. You can run longer objects through there. And then here we have our front passenger seat, and that's going to be 4-way. I like how they kept the storage pocket here on the top, and then your glove compartment's here. Decent size for this kind of vehicle. Owner's manuals are in there. Now with the Venue, of course, it's pretty much what you see is what you get for such a cheap vehicle. Well, there's that 1.6 liter naturally aspirated 4-cylinder. Let's make our way to the driver's seat. So I do like that we get this nice, feels like a vinyl, soft vinyl steering wheel here. Maybe it's leather, I'm not sure, but looks nice, feels nice as opposed to that hard plastic vinyl. Now over here to the radio, we do get our AM, FM radio, and then we also have Bluetooth audio, as well as wired Apple CarPlay, Android Auto compatibility. And then we can do all of that there. So not a lot going on with this radio here, which I like, and a lot of people who are in this segment will like, because basically all that you need, nothing extra that you don't want anyway. So you can go ahead and toggle your sound there, media is there, all the big stuff is right in front of you, set up there, display, all of that you can adjust. And there's our backup camera, and I do like that we get the guidelines, so as you turn the steering wheel, it shows you where you're headed. And then your AC vents over here, you can just close those by pulling them to the left. And I like that we have a big volume knob here, and then you can turn the radio or media off by hitting that. And then you have a smaller kind of tune knob there to go to your radio stations, and then all your big shortcuts again. Here's buttons too. Hazards there. Love the setup for these AC controls. You do get single zone automatic climate, so you can adjust temperature there, and then you have the auto mode there, and you actually adjust the temperature from that left side, and it shows you where it's coming from here. And then when you choose fan direction, it shows you that as well. So actually pretty nice system. And defrosters are there. You have that USB port for your Apple CarPlay or Android Auto compatibility, and then you have a 12 volt here, and you also have a USB-C charge port there, which is interesting. I feel like they left a lot out, but then they threw the USB-C in there. I haven't found that in any other Hyundai. Now for the shifter, pull this lever behind, reverse, neutral, drive, and then you can manually shift the CVT there. And then drive modes, you just turn this. You have 3, normal, sport, and snow. And I like that you can turn it both ways. You don't have to go through all of them to get back to one. Then a handbrake here, cup holders here, small center console cubby space there. But what I find very interesting is this power sunroof. So we can one-touch slide that back a little, and then we can close it one touch, and then we can also tilt it up. So nice touch there. Controls for that are there. Dome lights are here, and you can set those there. There's a look at the back seat from up here. And then back to the steering wheel, we can set up our modes here. So you can set up to be on Bluetooth and FM, and then you can just hit that and toggle between those if that's what you use 99% of the time. Volume controls are here. You can click this button for a mute, go through your track list or radio station presets here, and then phone, and then favorite button there, and you would customize that as well. And then that voice recognition button up there in the top left. And then over here to the right side, we have our cruise controls, and we can go through our gauge cluster using these arrows here, and then this here. You see that in the background there as I'm toggling through it, and then I can change everything depending on what menu I'm in there. And then this is also just an OK button, so I can use that to reset that middle part or whatever. Now, I am surprised we get automatic high beams here. So that's with those on. And then in the regular mode, you can just have your regular high beams on, and you can flash, turn it off, and then flash them like that. And there's a blinker sound. And then the windshield wipers, one time, intermittent, low, high, and then you can adjust your rear wiper here to low and high. And then rear wiper fluids there, front wiper fluids here. Let me turn that off. But I actually like how this gauge cluster is set up, having all the important stuff here, so how fast I'm going, and then the engine revs there. And then we have a actual turn key there.